Welcome to TV Bears News, the ultimate source for all things Chicago Bears. If you're a true fan of the Bears, you're in the right place for the latest updates, game highlights, player news, and more. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on the action. Stick around, because we've got exclusive insights and breaking news you won't want to miss. Let's dive into the world of the Chicago Bears.
What's up, Bears Nation? We've got some major news coming straight out of Chicago, and this one's for all the defense lovers out there. Get ready for this big update. Police Scarlight the Bears are bringing in another experienced coach to their staff. Richard Smith, a veteran with over 2 decades of NFL experience, has been hired as the team's new linebackers coach. But the big question is, can he make a real impact on this defense? American football, if you don't know Richard Smith yet, listen up. This guy has coached with teams like the Colts, Raiders, and Chargers, and while he's a specialist in coaching linebackers, he's also had stints as a defensive coordinator. That means he understands defensive schemes inside and out, and could be the missing piece to elevate this Bears defense. Fire now! What does this mean for T.J. Edwards and Tremaine Edmunds? Edwards had a solid season, but Edmunds, despite his talent, underperformed in 2024. If there's anyone who can get Edmunds back to his Pro Bowl form, it's Richard Smith. Light bulb, but hold on, this isn't just about the linebackers. This move is part of a bigger strategy by new head coach Ben Johnson. With Dennis Allen leading the defense and now Richard Smith stepping in, the Bears are building a serious defensive unit that's ready to compete at the highest level. Loudspeaker my take, this is a great hire. The Bears aren't just looking for quick fixes. They're investing in long-term success by bringing in proven coaching talent. Smith has the experience, leadership, and football IQ to turn this linebacker group into one of the best in the league. Now, it's up to the players to buy in and execute. Speaking head, but what do you think, Bears fans? Will Richard Smith help take this defense to the next level? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and let's get the conversation going. We've got some big stories coming your way, from quarterback shakeups to coaching moves and front office decisions. Let's break it all down. Police Scarlight first up. The New Orleans Saints could be moving on from quarterback Derek Carr. After a disappointing 5-12 season, changes are inevitable. And with Carr carrying a massive $51.4 million cap hit, the team might have no choice but to restructure his deal or cut ties completely. Will the Saints roll the dice on a rookie QB in the draft? American football, meanwhile. One of the most exciting running back prospects in the 2025 NFL Draft, Ashton Janney, could be heading to Jim Harbaugh's Chargers. ESPN's Matt Miller has the Boise State star going at number 22 overall. And let's be real. If there's a perfect place for a young RB, it's in a Harbaugh offense. Could Janney be the next star running back in the league? Bareface now. Let's talk about the Chicago Bears. While they're bringing in new coaching talent, it looks like they're keeping general manager Ryan Poles for the long haul. Reports suggest he's set to receive a contract extension to align with new head coach Ben Johnson's 5-year deal. Some fans might be skeptical, but Johnson never requested a GM change. So is this the right move for the Bears? Fire Chicago is also building a powerhouse coaching staff. They've hired 28-year-old Declan Doyle as offensive coordinator, making him the youngest OC in the league, and former Cowboys coach Al Harris as their defensive passing game coordinator. Plus, Johnson is bringing in familiar faces from the Detroit Lions, with J.T. Barrett coaching QBs and Antoine Randall L. leading the wide receivers. This team is making moves. Loudspeaker, so what do you think? Will the Saints cut Derek Carr? Will Ashton Janney thrive in Los Angeles? And are the Bears making the right call keeping Ryan Poles? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Police Scarlight NFL insider Adam Schefter just dropped a bomb on the Pat McAfee show, mentioning the Chicago Bears as a potential trade destination for Myles Garrett. Now, before we go crazy, let's break this down. Could this actually happen? Fire first off, let's talk about why this would be a game changer. The Bears already have Montez Sweat, but their pass rush still struggled last season. Garrett, one of the most dominant edge rushers in the NFL, would instantly take this defense to an elite level. Imagine him lined up with Sweat. That's nightmare fuel for opposing quarterbacks. Trophy now. Does this make sense for Garrett? He reportedly wants to go to a Super Bowl contender. And while Chicago isn't quite there yet, adding a guy like him could put them on that path. With a young, talented secondary and a rising offense, the Bears could be closer than people think. Moneybag, what would it take? This trade wouldn't be cheap. We're talking about at least a 2025 first-round pick and probably more. Some fans might hesitate at giving up draft capital, but let's be real. Players like Myles Garrett don't become available every day. Loudspeaker, so what do you think, Bears fans? Should Chicago make the move for Myles Garrett? Is he the missing piece to take this defense to the top? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Thumbs up, and if you love Bears content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Stay tuned for more updates as this rumor develops.